Hey everyone, it's Olivia. Welcome back to another video. In this video is going to be the cost of owning a hamster. This is going to be for your first hamster, so for the upfront cost, obviously if you haven't had a hamster in the past, you'll probably already have the cage, wheel, and stuff like that. But this is for your your first hamster, so like if you had none of the supplies. Also, this is in Canadian currency because I live in Canada, but if you live somewhere else, it might be a little bit different, but most of the places are same. So yeah, let's just get started. Alright, so the first expense is a cage. This is Pepper's cage. It's 1,200 square inches and it's a DIY bin cage. It costed about $50, about $20 for each bin, and then about $10 to build the lid. So for a cage, you want to make sure it's at least 450 square inches, but I would personally recommend at least 600 square inches just because 450 is pretty small. So for a cage, you could be spending anywhere probably between $20 and $100 depending on what type of cage you buy. So yeah. So next you're going to need a wheel. This is a 10-inch silent spinner wheel. And hamsters need wheels to burn their energy because they have a lot of energy and it's normally during the night when you're sleeping, so they need a wheel to help burn that energy. So this will cost about $20. So yes. So depending on the wheel and the size of your hamster, you can be spending anywhere between probably about $15 and maybe about $35 on a wheel. If you're getting like a wooden wheel, then it's going to be more expensive. And if you're getting like I wouldn't recommend anything smaller than an 8-inch wheel for even a Roborescue. So I would recommend the smallest wheel you would probably want to go is about an 8-inch, but yeah. The next thing you'll need is bedding. So you're going to need to buy bedding about every once a month because you're going to need to clean your hamster's cage and you're going to need to buy new bedding. So for bedding, you don't want to be using scented bedding or pine or cedar bedding. All those beddings are bad. Some good beddings are, I would recommend having KT Clean and Cozy. That's my favorite. It's a pretty good price for how much it expands. And also, it's paper-based, which is 100% safe. Just make sure you're not getting the lavender scented or the KT Clean and Cozy scented one. I would recommend using that. And then if you want to do like another substrate, like paper towel, which will be like free, or you could use aspen shavings as a different substrate. So you're going to need to spend anywhere between probably $15 and $25 on bedding per month, depending on the cage. I can get away with about one bag of bedding per month with Pepper, but the bigger your hamster cage, the more bedding you're going to have to buy. The next thing you'll need is food. So I feed Pepper the Sunburst seed mix, and this is what it looks like. So for food, this cost is me about $15 to $17, depending on like when you get it. Sometimes it's on sale. And you're gonna need to buy food about I would say maybe every 4 to 6 months, depending on the bag. So it's not that expensive food, but if you think about it through your hamster's lifetime, you're going to be spending quite a bit on food. So I feed the Sunburst seed mix, and you can feed other seed mixes. You just want to make sure there's a lot of variety. You can see. And you want to make sure, you can do more research into the seed mix, but you want to make sure there's the right amount of protein and like the right amount of nutrients and all that stuff. So you need to do a lot of research into seed mix, but I know the Sunburst is really good. Hamsters also need vegetables like salad, but I'm not going to be factoring that in. Just because I don't buy Pepper's salad, I just use, like, for example, cucumber. We always have cucumber in the house, and I only use a little piece so I don't have to buy it because my mom just lets me use some. So that's most probably what it's going to be like for you, unless you live alone and you need to buy your own vegetables. But, yeah. The next things you'll need are treats. So I have some little mealworms and, like, mix in here. Some little mealworms and, like, treats and stuff. In here I have some little fruit churro mix. And in here I have oats. So for treats, you don't need treats. You can like feed fresh fruit or fresh vegetables. But I would recommend having like dishes and like treats like this because they're really handy. And you can like hand it a treat or like hand feed your hamster when you first get them so that it helps you bond with them. So treats you're going to have to keep buying because obviously they're going to keep eating it. So one bag of oats it's really big and it's going to last you like more than your hamster's lifetime. But you're going to need to spend probably about $3 to $5 on treats right from the get-go, but you'll need to buy treats often. So I don't need to buy oats because we already have oats in our house. And then I got this for Christmas, and then this was about $3. So yes. The next thing you'll need is a sand bath. So you're going to need the sand bath tub first. So that could range anywhere between $0, which it costed me $0 just because I already used a bin I already had. Or you can spend anywhere between like maybe $0 and $7, depending if you want to buy like a more fancy tray. So for the sand bath, mine costed $0 just because I already had it. And then you're going to need sand. Sand, a lot of people don't know this, but hamsters need sand baths to help take off the oils they produce in their coat. It's not safe to bathe your hamster, so you should never bathe your hamster. You should give them a sand bath. So Pepper's sand I didn't have to pay for because we already just had children's playhouse sand from when we were little, but you're going to need to spend probably about $10 to $30 on sand, depending on where you get it. You want to make sure that you either get heat-treated sand or bake your sand in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes, or maybe it's 10, I don't know. I've never heat-treated it just because the sand I use is heat-treated. But you just want to do that just to make sure that there's no mites or anything that could invade your hamster's cage. Next thing you'll need is a water bowl or water bottle and a food dish. So I don't use a food dish for Pepper because I scatter feed him, but I do use a salad dish. So, and also I prefer water bowls over water bottles because water bottles can malfunction really easily and they are really not natural for a hamster. So I prefer water bowls. This costed 99 cents, so $1 for the water bowl, and his salad bowl costed about $2. So you're going to need to spend anywhere between, I would say $0 if you already have a little container that you can use for water and for a salad. So anywhere between $0 and about $5 on the food and water dishes. Next you'll need a hideout. So Pepper has 3 hideouts in his cage currently. He has this little DIY one that was made out of a bowl that broke, so I just sanded down the edges so it's not sharp, and he has that hideout. He has this hideout that is a multi-chamber one that I made, and he also has this one. So for hideouts, I recommend buying 2 at least, and then you can just swap them out every few weeks or something like that. So for a hideout, you can be spending anywhere between $0 and $20. If you're getting like a multi-chamber hideout, then you can be like $20. This one costed about, I would say, $10. This one was free because it's just an old bowl. This one was also free because it was just a box that I made. So you're going to need to buy some hideouts. Most hideouts like this, your hamster is not going to destroy, so you won't need to keep buying it. But there are some like little teepee kind of hideouts that are made out of hay, and some hamsters will destroy that, so you'll have to buy another one because it'll be gone in their hideout. Next, you'll need a ceramic towel or a rock. So I have both. This I found outside, and I just sanitized it and stuff like that. And that I got at Rona. So you're going to be spending anywhere between, I would say, $0 and $3 on that. And this costed 70 cents, and it's just a little ceramic tile. And it's about 4 inches by 4 inches. And I like to put treats on it for Pepper because he likes it. And this helps with 2 things. So your hamster can sit on it if they get hot, and it helps cool them down. And also it helps trim their nails down because you're not supposed to cut your hamster's nails, so it'll help trim them down. This rock was free because I found it on the beach, and you want to try and get like a flat one like that so they can walk on it. Mine is not that rough, but if you can get a more rough rock, that's even better. So yeah, this one can weigh down your hamster's nails, but it's not as good. You can also use these little terracotta I think it is, or terracotta, I'm not sure. But pots, this works really good to wear your hamster's nails. So I recently just got this for Pepper about a week ago, maybe like 5 days. So I actually have never tried it out. I literally just found it when I was filming this video. So this works really good to trim down your hamster's nails. So this costed $1. That was 70 cents, and this was 70 cents, $1, and free. So I'll be spending anywhere between $0 and $3. Next, you'll need toys. So this is like a toy here. I have these toys, this little nibbler ball toys. I have this toy here. I have a lot of cool toys for Pepper. So for toys, you're gonna need to spend anywhere probably between $5 and about $20, but you're gonna have to keep replenishing them because your hamster is gonna destroy them like this. These are the nibbler balls, which go for about $3 or $4, and it comes with a pink one, a blue one, and a yellow one. And Pepper absolutely loves them. This is his favorite toy. So here's the pink one, the yellow one got kind of ripped apart, and the blue one is right here. And these are really good because you can put treats and seeds inside, and then your hamster has to fork to get them out. This was from the dollar store. It's just plain untreated wood, and it was about $1, and it came in a pack of 4. And then this toy here was free because I found it on the beach, and I heat treated it, don't worry. And my profile picture is actually Pepper sitting on this, which is really cool. This was free. It's a DIY 4D mat, and I actually have a video on it, so you can check it out. It's just made of cardboard, and it's really good because they get spinning sometimes. But I put seeds in it, and then he has to fork to get it out. Next, you'll need a sifter. This is not 100% necessary, but I really like having it to sift through his sand because your hamster is most likely going to poop and pee in their sand bath, so it's really easy to just clean it out with this little sifter. Also, when I get him new sand, I like to sift through it because sometimes there can be little rocks in it, which is not good. So this was about 70 cents at the dollar store. So for a sifter, you can be spending anywhere between, I would say, $0 if you already have one at your house, and about $2. This next thing is not 100% optional, not 100% necessary either. It's like optional, but it's a scale, and I would really, really, really recommend having this because you can weigh your hamster and to make sure they're a good weight. So you can do more research into what species of hamster is to the weight. Pepper was 108 grams. He's a pretty small Syrian. A Syrian is between about, I would say, 100 and 200 grams, so he's pretty small. But you can spend anywhere between $0 and about $30 on a scale if you want to get like a really high-end one for about $30. Mine was $0 because it's just an old kitchen scale we had, but yeah. The next thing is cleaning things. So for cleaning, you're going to need like a little sweepy thing. This was $1.50 at the dollar store. This, and also like some paper. This is free because my mom bought it and she just gave it to me. Just to clean their cage and stuff. And also 50-50 vinegar water. I had that, but the bottle broke and it all leaked out. So I have to get a new bottle, but yeah. So this costed $1.50. This was free because my mom gave it to me. And the water is free, and for the vinegar, it's about $2.50, but you get a massive, massive jug. If you want to get a small jug, it can cost about $1. So for cleaning supplies, you'll be spending anywhere between, I would say, $3 and about maybe $8 on cleaning supplies. So yeah. The next thing is a vet fund. So this is, I would say this is 100% necessary because not all the time, but sometimes your hamster will get sick and will need to go to the vet. So you need to have money saved up. I would recommend having $75 to $100 saved up. And you're like, oh, that Olivia, that's so much. But it's not 100% you're going to use it. But it's a really good thing to have because just in case, because if your hamster gets sick, you don't want to not have enough money to take them to the vet. So this is the vet fund I have. It's about $150, but that's for Sniffles, Daisy, and Pepper. I'm saving up for Sniffles' neuter, so yeah, but you want to have a lot of money saved up for your hamster. Let's say, for example, for your birthday, if you get $25 or $50, what you could do is put away like $5 or $10 into a vet savings for your hamster. And like if your hamster passes away one day and you never needed to use the vet savings, then you could just use that money for yourself. Or if you ever get another animal in the future, you can use that money for them. So it's not, if you never end up using it, it's not wasted. It's just a really good thing to have just in case. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you wonder what this is Pepper. He's sleeping in a weird position. But thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed. And comment down below the most expensive thing you bought for your hamster. See you guys next time. Bye!